Lord, here we are back to this again. Um, this is weird because because I've had so many conversations about this, and I think this is one of those times where I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but at the same time, it just keeps happening. It's just now this is different because two things. Because we're going to be talking about Eboni K. Williams, obviously, but also Naomi Campbell. And basically, I don't like the idea of being a single mother by choice. I think it's stupid. I don't care if you are rich and you do have the money for it. I think it's stupid overall in general. I feel like you need both parents, your mother or father. There are things that your mother can teach you, and then things that your father can teach you. Now, I understand that some people, like Naomi Campbell said, oh, she grew up in a single mother home and she made it possible. And I usually have the same question. I'm pretty sure everybody. Do you think they wanted to be a single mother by choice? Now, the first thing when I think of when a lot of people say single mother by choice is that you look at your kid as an accessory, not a necessity, an accessory, like a bag, like a Coach bag, like a designer outfit. Because why in the world would you want to raise a kid by yourself? Even if you do have the money for it. Like it's just dumb. And the whole thing about breaking this whole generation is about breaking cycles, and yet we're repeating some of the same things that we done looked at our parents and grandparents are doing. We and as millennials, it's just like we're supposed to be the one to now. I understand now. Naomi Campbell and Eboni K. Williams, obviously they're not millennials. They're like a generation above us, if I'm correct. But even then, it's just like they're going to. I feel like they're doing this is going to influence a lot more people to be single mothers by choice. And to me, that's going to be a very, very bad thing to do, especially if you don't have the money for it. These women have the money for it. A lot of these people, y'all not living the lives of an Eboni K. Williams or Naomi Campbell. So it won't be good for you. It's going to be bad for your mental. I feel like it's going to be a detriment to your mental health because if you see a bunch of single women going through it, you think they want to go through that? Fuck no. You think a lot of these women that, they have these babies, you think they wanted to be a single mother by choice? Fuck no. You think if they had the option to be a family, like a family, you think they would do that? Of course. I'm like, but I I don't know. But I feel like a lot of these things is just where are we in life? And you know what? I'm gonna just speak to black people because I feel like this is gonna affect us the most because obviously I know my people. Yes, and I'm pretty sure other races are doing it. Don't know, but I'm going to be talking to my people. This is this is something that you shouldn't achieve. I don't I respect single mothers. I really do because you do have to do it on your own, and the fact that you have to raise kids on your own. The fact that you have to raise kids on your own and make sure trying to raise them to be upstanding citizens, I give you kudos to that. But at the same time, it's just like you cannot la- latch on. I feel like a lot of these women, like, depending on how you end up being single mothers, is either you chose the wrong nigga that probably would never intended to be a father anyway, or you guy wasn't using protection, and then he was like, okay, we're going to try to make it, but you really wasn't really interested in the person in the first place, so you end up falling out. However, but it's just you have to understand that you're starting off fucked up now, and I feel like a lot of y'all, and a lot of other people done said this, but you're looking for the Sierra prayer. You're looking for someone to save you after you done made the mistakes. And a lot of men, especially a lot of single men with no kids, we're gonna look at you funny. This is why a lot of men. This is why like a lot of men look at y'all for. It's just like, oh, now you done made the mistake. Now you done being a hoe, and all of a sudden you want to change the ways instead of like the whole bad boy you was chasing. Now you want a good nigga. Now you want someone that you feel like you worth something and some shit like that. It's just like it don't work that way, boo boo. It don't work that way. Especially since a lot of us men, we want our own kids. We want our own family. Like, don't get me wrong. My father did it. Like, my father did it. Do I feel like I can do it? I do feel like I can do it. Eventually, because especially at my age right now, like most of the people I'm probably gonna be dating has kids. The last person I went on a date, she had a kid. Didn't really speak about it that much, but had a kid. But it's just that you know I don't know where the baby father was dealing, but this is what. Now the thing about with Ebony K. Williams is that, and I've had this conversation. Obviously, I've had this talk with Material Life, aka B. Me and her done had this argument plenty of times, and the whole thing is, it's just like her specifically. She had her pick of the litter. She had her pick of, and like she had a nigga that, you know, could take her and say, "Yo, come to the south of France," and yet she chose her career multiple times. She done chose a career over there, and if someone like her, Ebony K. Williams, know that people that she's looking for, they're not looking for a peer. They're looking for someone that would go with their role. Now, I done had this like obviously, I done had this conversation with Material Life before, and me and her bump heads like battering rams. She's a stubborn as Taurus. But we get to like bumping heads like battering rams because I done said this before about Ebony K. Williams because she had a man that she's been married once, like someone that's been married once, and someone that's been with a rich man, a rich Jewish man, and then like she done dated picking a letter too. She obviously don't mess with bums. Like she had someone rich. Obviously, she had someone that was richer than her, and yet she couldn't make it with that. So who is just like who who or what is she looking for? Because in my opinion, and I've said this plenty of times, and I'm still so. I said the type of person she gonna have to be with. I'm not gonna say the nigga is some type of beta male, but he's gonna have to know that she's gonna be the star of the show. Like she. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean she need to be dating bus drivers or broke niggas or someone like that. It's just like or anyone quote unquote below a standard, but some dude she's gonna have to like end up dating someone that's just gonna let her be the star of the show. It's like okay, she's the boss and she got that leadership and all that other stuff. And as someone and the funny thing is, as someone as beautiful as Ebony K. Williams is, because I think that is a beautiful woman, I, and as intelligent as she is, I feel like she done. I just feel like it's a dumb decision. But this is what happened to me. But this is what happens when you put your career over your, lifespan. Because I'm pretty sure she wanted a kid. She want to get married and all that stuff. And like Naomi Campbell talking about, they need to birth. A lot of people need to start birth in the future, and I'm paraphrasing, but it was along the lines of birth in the future, and like my mother did it, and like my mother did it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can't do it. Now, I have a problem with that because one, Naomi Campbell, I didn't even know she had kids, but she had two kids during the IVF. And with that, she fucking gave to me. It's like one of the worst advice you could give her. It's just I don't understand in this generation of y'all trying to do it by yourself. For what reason? For, for what reason? You don't hear men saying like we need to do things by ourselves. No, like men understand that we need women for things. A lot of young women feel like y'all don't need men for shit. Even though we built basically America, men was the ones that's building America. I'm gonna always be on. Look, I'm gonna always be on that. You need us, we need you. I'm never gonna say nothing different. You're never gonna hear me say, "Yo, we don't need women for shit," because that's a lie. We need women for a lot of things, and just looking at things like this is just that I feel like it's going to be the downfall of our society. I'm really looking at the downfall of society. Like who knows other people that's going to be trying to get IVFs or being single mothers by choice. Like, and I feel like to me, I feel like if you're a single mother by choice, you can't complain about how hard parenting is. That's how strict that would be. Like I can understand you got into a relationship, you thought he was going to be the one, and he ended up not being the one. Y'all separated. That's fine. I understand that. But you telling me you have this baby because you want it. You don't even know who the fucking damn daddy is, and um, like raising the child is not easy. Shoot, raising a child is hard. But this is why I feel like a lot of these celebrities, when they have kids, um, I can speak. I feel like this is why I said some of these rich celebrities are using these kids as accessories and not treating them like human beings. It's the fact that you even want one without a father. And well, technically, you know who the father is. You have to pick the sperm and all that other stuff. And I know she was looking for black sperm specifically, so let's hope for that. But you, it's just like the way that these people talk about having kids is just like it's like an accessory, like a nice dress or some shit, like your little black. Like these are not little black dresses; these are little kids, and they're going to be wondering where their father is, and then you're gonna be like, well, overall, we got we got to do better. It's just like I know most people we're trying to bring back the nuclear families and trying to get people to see that sometimes the person in front of you is maybe what you are instead of like going higher. I'm not going to use the word settle. I told you I hate saying the word settle. So I'm not going to say you settle, but you do have to compromise what you need to do. And I feel like you being a single mother that chose to have the baby and chose to be a single mother, like for one, I don't want to hear nothing about how hard the fucking child is, because I'm gonna just laugh at you. And it was just like, you chose this. You chose this on your own. So but like you said, most of these people got money. But if you're someone with no money, this is stupid. It's just like, and there's no need for you to struggle, especially in this economy. So yeah, so Naomi Campbell got it all wrong, and like this needs to stop before it gets. But I don't know. Am I reaching? And if I'm thinking too far ahead, let me know in the comment section. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.